personal, interactive, and useful. Meet Swift, the new way for Crofton High School students to find jobs. Hi, my name is Marcus Mauricio. I'm a full-stack website developer and rising junior at Crofton High School in Maryland. Follow along as I guide you through my project and how I'll make a difference in my community. Swift is a job searching service that benefits local organizations, students, and Crofton High School by forming a new level of connection between them. At the core of Swift are postings. Organizations on the platform will submit postings for approval using their own organization account. Organizations can customize the posting title, pay, description, type, and they can add tags to help with recommending the posting to students. Before the posting can be visible to students, it has to be approved by Crofton High School to prevent fake or inappropriate postings. Once postings are approved, they can be discovered by students through the For You view, a powerful personal feed that uses AI to find the most relevant postings for students. Action buttons sit to the right of each posting in the For You view and allow students to swift apply, dislike, save, and share the posting. These action buttons adjust students' future recommendations, allowing deeper personalization. Once a student has found a posting they want to apply for, they can apply in just 2 clicks with Swift Apply. Organizations can select which data they want to collect from an applicant, like email, phone number, preferred name, home address, availability, and so much more. The organization can even add custom questions to the application. Finally, when a student goes to apply for the posting, Swift shows the student all of the data that will be shared once they apply. And once the student clicks agree and fills out any required fields, the data is shared. By providing a simple, personal, and intuitive way to discover postings, as well as streamlining the application process, Swift enables students to swiftly find and apply for the posting that's right for them. Before working on this project, I didn't have any prior experience in creating applications with AI, so there was a steep learning curve for me to learn how to create the For You view. But in the end, I was able to create a product that will be truly meaningful and helpful for many students at Crofton High School. The For You view uses an AI-powered technique called vector search. According to IBM, an industry leader in AI, vector search is a search technique used to find similar items or data points, typically represented as vectors in large collections. On Swift, vector search is used to find the most relevant postings for students. Here's how it works. When a student sets up their Swift profile, selects their interests, or uses action buttons, Swift creates a vector embedding of that student. A vector embedding is like a point in space that summarizes everything about that student's profile, including their interests, education, experiences, activities, and even past behavior. The same is done for postings, putting each one into a point in that same space. When Swift retrieves new recommendations for that student, it simply grabs all of the postings closest to the student's point on the graph, therefore getting the most relevant postings. Now, let's take a look at the code powering the For You view. When Swift Dashboard needs new recommendations for a student, it sends an API request to /getPostingSuggestions. We can see what that route does in this express function. First, we check if the account has a vector embedding. If not, we call a function to generate the embedding. In that function, we load a local AI model, feed it all of the student's relevant data, and then return the long vector given by the model. After we have the vector embedding, we can execute vector search using the embedding. If it's a student, we leave out all previously recommended postings to keep the recommendations fresh. If we didn't receive any results from the vector search, we can just pull from the entire list of postings to ensure the user always has suggestions. After this, we leave out all unapproved postings and limit the suggestions to 10. Finally, we update analytics for organizations and send the suggested postings to Swift Dashboard to be loaded in. The For You view, along with the entirety of Swift Dashboard, uses responsive design to allow use on phone, tablet, and computer. Swift is also compatible with major web browsers like Chrome, Edge, Firefox, and Safari. To ensure a great experience for our users, Swift follows the 7UI design principles by Figma, an industry leader in design. Hierarchy is used in models, menus, and headings to guide user focus. Progressive disclosure can be seen in onboarding and dashboard, where content is revealed step by step. Consistency is maintained across all components, reducing confusion. Contrast distinguishes actions, where primary actions are solid, destructive ones dashed, and secondary outlined. For accessibility, I used alt text on images, clear spacing, and appropriate color contrast. Proximity groups related actions like buttons on the For You view, where left is navigation and right are action buttons. Finally, alignment keeps primary content centered to reduce confusion. Swift design was proven effective when it was tested by a group of around 20 students at my school. Students found that Swift was easy to navigate, with the majority experiencing no errors, demonstrating effectively written code. So that's Swift, the new way for Crofton High School students to find jobs. When I showed Swift to students and staff members at my school, there was a lot of enthusiasm around the project, with many of them making it clear that this is something that's needed in our community, and I plan to make Swift available to all Crofton High School students as early as the start of the next school year. Here are sources used in the development of this project and presentation. Here are all the tools used. Judges, you can use the provided iPad and iPhone to try Swift during this Q&A session.